here is ready to take back California? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Travis Allen. I was born in this state and I was raised in this state. San Diego, California, raised 5 minutes from the border in a little town called Chula Vista. I have lived the last 2 decades of my life in Surf City, USA, Huntington Beach, and I will tell you right now, I love this state. I love every single inch of California. Who here is a California citizen? Who here loves our great state of California? Who here is sick and tired of the Democrats ruining our state? Ladies and gentlemen, this building that stands behind me is your California State Legislature. For 39 of the last 40 years, the California Democrats have run this state into the ground. It ends this year. It ends in 2018. 39 of the last 40 years, the California Democrats have run both chambers of this House, the Assembly and the Senate. If you don't like sitting in the nation's worst traffic, if you don't like living in a state that has the nation's highest poverty, the highest homelessness, open borders, rising violent crime, ladies and gentlemen, blame the Democrats! 24 of the last 50 years, Jerry Brown and his father have driven California into the ground. I will tell you right now, in 2016, we took back our country. In 2018, we take back our state. Raise your hand if you voted for and supported the Republican nominee for president, Donald J. Trump. I want to hear it. Who is your president? Donald J. I can't hear you. Donald J. Donald J. There is only one candidate in the entire race that voted for, supported, even wrote op-eds in favor of the Republican nominee for president, Donald J. Trump. And who is that man? I can't hear you. Who will be your next governor of California? You better believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a simple choice. There was crooked Hillary Clinton and the slow slide into socialism of Barack Hussein Obama. Or there was Donald J. Trump, a businessman from New York. This guy believed in American excellence. This guy believed in leading from the front. He believed in making America great again. It was an easy choice. Are you with me? We all know that there is another so-called Republican in the race. His name is John Cox. He's from Chicago. He only moved here in 2011. He didn't even vote in 2014. And when he finally did vote, he was a never-Trumper that supported Gary Johnson, who believes in open borders, legalized drugs, legalized prostitution, and yes, he is pro-choice. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not need a failed Chicago politician. We need a California conservative. John Cox has lost every race he has ever run in. 13 races so far. He ran for President of the United States, U.S. Senate, U.S. Congress twice, even county clerk recorder in his home state of Illinois. And he lost every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one candidate in this race that is a rock-solid Republican. Not an Arnold Schwarzenegger, a Ronald Reagan Republican. There is only one Republican in this race that has won every single race that he has ever run in. What is his name? I can't hear you. Who will be your next governor of California? You better believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, they say it can't be done. They say there's no way to elect a Republican in California. After all, there's 25% Democrats in the state. Oh, I'm sorry, 25% Republicans. One of these days, just wait till I get in office. 25% Republicans, 44% Democrats. They will tell you it is impossible for a Republican to win. You know what? Didn't they say the same thing in 2016? Hillary Clinton had all the money. She had all the polls. She had all the mainstream media. Were they right? Were they wrong? Did we win in 2016? Are we going to win in California in 2018? Ladies and gentlemen, when Jerry Brown got elected in 2014, he got elected with 4.3 million votes in 2014. In 2016, Donald J. Trump just got 4.4 million votes in California. I will tell you right now, all we got to do is turn out the Trump voters and all those disaffected Democrats, and Travis Allen will be your next governor of California! Ladies and gentlemen, the establishment swamp wants to give you another candidate like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who ran as a conservative and after he got beaten at the ballot box turned into a Democrat, giving us AB 32, the global warming tax. Ladies and gentlemen, that same swamp gave you Meg Whitman. Meg Whitman thought she could buy the governor's race in California. If money alone dictated electoral outcomes in California, Meg Whitman would be governor, but she lost. Who did Meg Whitman support in the most recent presidential election? Crooked Hillary. Who is Meg Whitman supporting in the governor's race today in California? Tony Millar, the failed mayor of Los Angeles. We don't need another Meg Whitman Republican. We don't need another Arnold Schwarzenegger Republican who wants to bleed the California Republican Party dry. We don't need another Neil Kashkari. Who did Neil Kashkari vote for he ran in 2014. Who did he vote for in the previous presidential election? Barack Hussein Obama. This is the slump of the California Republican establishment. I will tell you right now, we have 50,000 volunteers, 500,000 followers across the internet. We are California! California Republicans do not want another weak-kneed, middle-of-the-road, squishy Republican. We want a rock-solid conservative like Ronald Reagan to take back California! Ladies and gentlemen, the votes are there. All we got to do is show up to vote. Raise your hand if you have already voted. I love it. And when you voted, who did you vote for governor? Each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't think we can win. They didn't think I could win when I ran in 2012 either. I had never been in politics before. I was new to all of this. But you know what? I grew up in a state where I had to watch my parents leave. They now live on the southern Oregon coast where they built their home. It was too expensive in California. My brother left California. He works for Raytheon. Those jobs used to be in LA. Now they're in Tucson, Arizona. My best friend moved to Texas where he doubled the size of his house, doubled the size of his business, and he now pays no state income tax. And I'm a business owner. I started managing money in 1996. I opened up my company in 2001. All of my clients started in California. They're now in 22 different states around the nation because their jobs left, their families left, and their companies left. I ran for office in 2012 because I was sick and tired of losing in California. Are we tired of losing in California? Are we ready to win? When I ran a day before the election, the Sacramento Bee had me at a 20% chance to win. I was outspent 3-1. Every poll said there's no way. Every endorsement was on the other side. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I beat that guy by 16,000 votes, over 11%. He's never successfully run for higher office again. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you right now, I believe believe in fighting, but I believe that when you fight to win. And I will tell you right now that we will win in California. Because after all, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't trust Gavin Newsom with his best friend's wife, how can you trust him to run your state? Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one candidate in this entire race that can beat Gavin Newsom and the California Democrats on that stage. Every single time, one candidate is led on every single issue. In my first 100 days as your next governor of California, we will reverse the illegal sanctuary state. When Travis Allen is your governor of California, in my very first budget, we will defund the high-speed rail. But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to leave one section of that high-speed rail standing. You know which one it is that bridge in the middle of the empty field in Central Valley. We are going to leave that standing, but we're going to hang a sign on it so no one ever forgets. The sign's going to read, Jerry Brown's Legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, when Travis Allen is your next governor, every single vote will count because only citizens are going to vote. We will have voter ID. And in case you're wondering, we are going to secure that border, and yes, we will build that wall. Raise your hand if you locked your front door. If you drove here and you left your car, raise your hand if you locked your car when you left your car. So why wouldn't you secure your border so you know who's coming in your country? Anyone is welcome to come, as long as you got a clean record, good intentions, and you come in the front door the right way. It is about time that California is for California citizens first. Ladies and gentlemen, when Travis Allen is your next governor, I have a very simple 5-point plan. Number one, we will cut your taxes starting on day one with the repeal of the gas tax. But we're not stopping there. We're going to cut the highest in the nation income taxes, the highest in the nation sales tax. We are going to cut the corporate tax in California. When I am your governor, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hang a bright neon sign on this building right behind me. And you better believe it's going to read, Open for Business! No longer will the governor of Texas come to California and steal our people, our jobs, and our companies. Governor Travis Allen is going to Texas, and I'm bringing him back! We're going to cut your taxes. This will create economic prosperity, the likes of which we have not seen. When Donald Trump cut taxes, $8 trillion of wealth was created across the country. Lowest unemployment on record for Latinos and African Americans. Lowest unemployment since 2000. Lowest jobless claims since the year I was born, in 1973. Ladies and gentlemen, California is going to have the hottest economy in the country. Are you with me? We will be an economic powerhouse, the likes of which this country has never seen, because on day one, we are reforming and reshaping all of those government agencies. Mary Nichols of CARB will be fired on day one. Janet Napolitano of the UC system will be fired on day one. $175 million slush fund while she was raising tuition on our college kids. No longer, Janet. You're going to find out what the private sector looks like on day one. Ladies and gentlemen, when Travis Allen is your governor, we will prosecute Javier Becerra for obstruction of justice. And you better believe the Democrat mayor of Oakland, Libby Schaaf, will answer for her crimes of aiding and abetting felons. The Central Valley has been ignored for far too long because of one agency, the Water Resources Control Board. On day one, I will tell you, a farmer is going to run the water board in California. You have been lied to by the California Democrats. They have told you that you live in a state of scarcity. They have told you you don't have enough water. You don't have enough natural resources. You don't have enough timber. You don't have enough of anything that we have plenty of in California. I will tell you, California has more than we could ever use. When I am your governor, we will have a timber industry in the north. In gold country, we're going to have mining. In the Central Valley, we're going to have water. And in Bakersfield and onshore and offshore, we will have oil and gas. Are you with me? It is, ladies and gentlemen, this is our state. If somebody needs to help this guy out. All right, this guy. This guy.
Only government is Jay Brown. Jay Brown.
Thank you. California. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Brown has told you that there's never enough in California. You have been lied to. The extreme environmentalists have taken away your natural resource in California. We have more than enough that we could ever use. When I am your governor, we will have a thriving timber industry in the north. We will have a thriving mining industry in gold country. We will have a thriving agricultural industry in the Central Valley. And yes, we will be energy independent.
Okay, change his battery.
No longer will the governor of Texas come to California and steal our people, our jobs, and our companies. Governor Travis Allen is going to Texas, and I'm bringing him back! We are going to cut your taxes. This will create economic prosperity, the likes of which we have not seen. When Donald Trump cut taxes, $8 trillion of wealth was created across the country. Lowest unemployment on record for Latinos and African Americans. Lowest unemployment since 2000. Lowest jobless claims since the year I was born, in 1973. Ladies and gentlemen, California is going to have the hottest economy in the country. Are you with me? We will be an economic powerhouse, the likes of which this country has never seen. Because on day one, we are reforming and reshaping all of those government agencies. Mary Nichols of Carb will be $175 million slush fund while she was raising tuition on our college kids. No longer, Janet. You're going to find out what the private sector looks like on day one. Ladies and gentlemen, when Travis Allen is your governor, we will prosecute Javier Becerra for obstruction of justice. And you better believe the Democrat mayor of Oakland, Libby Schaaf, will answer for her crimes of aiding and abetting felons. Ladies and gentlemen, the Central Valley has been ignored for far too long because of one agency, the Water Resources Control Board. On day one, I will tell you, a farmer is going to run the water board in California. You have been lied to by the California Democrats. They have told you that you live in a state of scarcity. They have told you you don't have enough water. You don't have enough natural resources. You don't have enough timber. You don't have enough of anything that we have plenty of in California. I will tell you, California has more than we could ever use. When I am your governor, we will have a timber industry in the north. In gold country, we're going to have mining. In the Central Valley, we're going to have water. And in Bakersfield and onshore and offshore, we will have oil and gas. Are you with me? It is, ladies and gentlemen, this is our state. If somebody needs to help this guy out. All right, this guy. This guy.
Only government is Jay Brown. Jay Brown.
Thank you. California. been lied to. The extreme environmentalists have taken away your natural resource in California. We have more than enough that we could ever use. When I am your governor, we will have a thriving timber industry in the north. We will have a thriving mining industry in Gold Country. We will have a thriving agricultural industry in the Central Valley. And yes, we will be energy independent. We have more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia, according to some reports. We will not only not import oil and gas, we'll have so much, we're going to export it around the country and around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, our children have also been failed by the California Democrats. Our kids are 46th and 47th in reading and math. Our ninth graders only have a 30% chance of ever finishing a four-year college degree.
Unacceptable.
When Travis Allen is your governor, we are going to get rid of statewide mandated Common Core. We will bring all of the educational curriculum back to the district level so you can decide what is most appropriate in your own communities. Gone will be the leftist propaganda in our schools. Ladies and gentlemen, no longer will fifth graders read at the second grade level. No longer will every child get a trophy. You're going to have to earn your education in California. We are going to test the kids when they go into the grades so we know where they start. We're going to test them when they go out of the grades so we make sure that they have learned the skills that they need. Skills like reading and writing and math. Ladies and gentlemen, we will give parents the right to send their kids to the very best public school, the very best charter school, or even homeschool their children if they wish. And I will tell you right now, gone will be these mandatory vaccines. If you need an exemption, you will be able to get it in California for the health of your children. And ladies and gentlemen, raise your hand if you were stuck in traffic any time during the last day or two. Up and down the state, traffic like you've never seen, the worst traffic in the nation, the second worst roads in the country. The Democrats want to raise your taxes to fix it. But you know what? They don't need your money. When Jerry Brown first started out in office in 2010, the state's general fund was $86 billion. Today it stands at over $138 billion. That's an increase of over $50 billion of your tax money. Over 50% in the last 8 years alone. The Democrats don't need more of your money. We need to cut taxes and run California like a business. And by the way, I believe in a part-time legislature. I think your legislators should work for 3 months out of the year like they do in Texas and Florida. The rest of the time, send them home, make them work a real job, pay the same taxes, live under the same laws as the rest of us. Ladies and gentlemen, the last point in my 5-point plan is very important. Raise your hand if from 2014 to 2017, you turned off the tap when you brushed your teeth. Raise your hand if you killed your front lawn. Maybe you took a shorter shower or didn't wash your car, right? If it was up to Jerry Brown, if you saw your neighbor washing his car on a Sunday afternoon, you would call the water company and get him fined. Ladies and gentlemen, they passed a water bond in the middle of the drought. I voted for it. $7 billion, $2.7 billion was supposed to go to new water storage in California. Not one dime was spent anywhere in the state to build any new water storage. When the rains finally came, they burst Oroville down. 188,000 Californians had to be evacuated, and every single drop of water that we all saved washed out under the Golden Gate Bridge. Not one time over 10 times over. Jerry Brown wasted our resources. That ends today. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Allen is your governor. We will complete the California State Water Project. We're not going to steal the water from the north. We're not going to drain the Delta. Those Delta tunnels will never get built. We are going to build new water storage up and down the state of California. Sykes Reservoir, Temperance Flats, raising Shasta Dam, desalination at San Diego, desalination in Huntington Beach. When it rains, we will store our water in California. And I will tell you right now, every Californian is going to have a green lawn in the front yard and the back. Every Californian is going to take a long, hot shower. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to flood the Central Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an incredible state. It has been run into the ground by the California Democrats, mismanaged for decades. We have poverty that is the worst in the nation. 1 in 5 Californians lives below the poverty line. We have the nation's highest homelessness, where 58,000 people in Los Angeles every single night sleep on our sidewalks, on the side of our streets, and under our bridges. 22,000 people in San Francisco are intravenous drug users living on the streets. It is so bad. There's maps of human waste, so you know which streets to walk on and which streets you should really avoid. Little children have to go to school walking around hypodermic needles in San Francisco, the city of Gavin Newsom. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so bad in San Francisco, Gavin Newsom City, they're not going to open up 1 legalized heroin injection center. In July, they're going to open up 2. Do you want a legalized heroin injection center in your community? Do we want California to look like the streets of Los Angeles and the streets of San Francisco? Ladies and gentlemen, is it time we take back our state? Who here is ready to take back California? We have a simple choice, ladies and gentlemen. We have Gavin Newsom and 8 more years of the Jerry Brown San Francisco Bay Area political machine known as the California Democrats. Run by Barbara Boxer, Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, Jerry Brown, Willie Brown, Kamala Harris, and Gavin Newsom. Or do we want a new California? And winning for every single California citizen. Every single point in my 5-point plan I will bring to you, the California people. We will do every single thing on the ballot so you can vote. A government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Ladies and gentlemen, when Travis Allen is your governor, we will respect your Second Amendment rights. It is not a privilege and it shall not be infringed. We will make California a shall-issue CCW state. We will get rid of the handgun roster that serves no purpose, and we will get rid of Gavin Newsom's ammunition registry. Every single Californian will have the right and the ability to protect themselves. We will make California safe again. It is a simple dream. It's a dream that California respects the U.S. Constitution, that we secure our borders, that your next governor of California enforces federal immigration law. When President Donald Trump calls up Governor Travis Allen and asks for more troops on the border, I'm going to say, you know what, Mr. President, they're already there. This is our state. It belongs to us. We are the 39 million Californians that have been forgotten. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the silent supermajority. But we will be silent no longer. I want a simple question, ladies and gentlemen. Who here is ready to win in California? Who is tired of Jerry Brown and the California Democrats running your life? Forcing you into traffic, stealing our water. Ladies and gentlemen, when Travis Allen is your governor, little boys are going to use little boys' room. Little girls are going to use the little girls' room. The knowing and willing transmission of HIV/AIDS will be a felony, not a misdemeanor. misdemeanors. No longer will 10,000 sex offenders be released early from jail into your community. Ladies and gentlemen, we will reverse AB 109, Prop 57, and Prop 47, and we will be safe again. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you right now, we simply have 2 more days left. 2 more days to June 5th. I need every single one of you to leave tonight and tell every single one of the people that you know. Online, pick up the phone, call your friends, tell them at work, tell them everywhere you are that this is our state. It belongs to us. It is about time that we take it back. There is only one Californian. There is only one conservative. There is only one person that voted for and supported the Republican nominee for President Donald J. Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one Travis Allen, and I will be your next governor. I need you to be counted. I need you to tell every single person that you know that the future of California is in your hands. Who here has an envelope? Who here has a one-pager? Let's see. Look at these right here. Ladies and gentlemen, inside these envelopes is the future of California. Gavin Newsom has $20 million still and more that he wants to control you and your state with. Inside these envelopes is the future of your state. Inside these envelopes is Travis Allen's name across Fox News and every single channel on your TV. Inside these envelopes is the future of California. I can't do any fundraising here on the Capitol steps, but I will tell you, if you fill out these envelopes and you walk right down to that sidewalk right there, we got a campaign t-shirt for every single one of you, and it says Travis Allen for governor. And it says we're going to take back California. Ladies and gentlemen, I will stay here until the last one of you is gone. I will take your pictures. I will sign your shirts. I will answer all of your questions. I will tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have been forgotten for too long. We have been taken advantage of and taken for granted for too long. The California Democrats have run this legislature for 39 of the last 40 years. Jerry Brown and his father have run the governor's seat for 24 of the last 50 years. It ends today. It ends today. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2016 we took back our country. In 2018 we take back our state. Who is with me to take back California? What is the name of your next governor? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. One more time. God bless each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Travis Allen. I will be your next governor. Let's take back California. Thank you so very much. I'll be in the back. Thanks again.
All right, that was pretty freaking awesome. Anyway,
I want everybody to
hopefully he
come up.
does.
Everyone picture with all of these. Everybody come up.